Hi everyone, this is Archangeli. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back to old friends and a very warm welcome to new friends. So today I've got Chloe here and I have a box. So now that Chloe has decided to take a nap, we're not opening anything, are we? We're going to open this box, Chloe? Can I open the box? What do you think? Let's have a look at this box and see what's inside, shall we? Well, now that this box has been blessed by cat fluff, we can open it. So this is actually a box that I got from Volks USA a couple days ago, actually. It arrived really quickly. I did get hit with customs, so I had to pay $162 in tax. So I'm sure you're already wondering, what the heck did I buy that I got taxed so much? Let's open it up and have a look. So I'm just going to take a knife to the sides here first. And then I'm going to switch actually to little scissors because I do not want to damage what is inside. So let's get my little safety scissors. All right, so the mystery. I mean, I can kind of turn this so you can see the mess that's inside. Here's some paper and more paper. Chloe, you want some paper? And they have included, a cute little Volks flyer. This is new, actually. I've never received one of these before. This is really cute. There's an invoice here. I'm not showing you that. And here's one box. Here, it's a saddle stand. This is great because I only have one or two of these, and right now Gabby's sitting on one of them, so I always need more of these saddle stands. And this box is yet another saddle stand. Oh, no, it's another stand, but this is the waist hold stand. So similar but different. So we'll open these up in a little bit. And here is the reason for this order. I won a Dollfie Icon doll. So this is Lilac. And let's open this up together, shall we? So here's the Dollfie Icon box. You can see there's this Dollfie Icon label on it. And I'll do a quick spin. You can see the stuff inside. But this is just a clear plastic box. Very plain. There's not a lot going on. Different from the generic yellow Dollfie Dream boxes, though. So this is a little bit unique. So let's just open this up. So Volks released these Dollfie Icon dolls last year in 2021, and there were several different sculpts. This year they released they released 6 of the Icon dolls. Some were repeats and a couple new ones, and a couple of them had what they called the romantic lens. So if you look at this pamphlet, you see this kind of dreamy doe-eyed look. A couple of them had that face up, which was really pretty as well. Now this is interesting. She comes with a certificate of authenticity. I've never had a Dollfie Dream come with a certificate of authenticity before, so that's kind of cool. So underneath her cardboard sleeve, here's her outfit and her wig. So we'll have a look at those shortly, but first let's open up the doll. So this is Lilac. The sculpt name is Lilac, and her skin color is called Iris. So this lovely purple color, they've decided to call it Iris. And she has a pearly glow finish. So it's hard to show on camera, but she has this lovely iridescent kind of color shifting shimmer. And you can best see it if you look at her feet. You can see that one foot is a little more blue than the other, and that's the way the light is hitting it. You can kind of see that color shift there. So there's a pinky blue pearlescent shift, and it's really pretty. So let me just try to get her centered so you can get a good look at her face here. She came with her ears pierced already, and she's got a really interesting face up with pouty lips and just beautiful big eyes. So let's open up her outfit. So this is actually a really interesting concept because straight out of the box, this doll has, her hair, her wardrobe. It's very novice friendly, let's say, if you're a new collector. So here are her shoes, and these come in I don't want to call this a rose gold. It's more like a champagne gold. metallic finish. Lovely, lovely gemstones on the heel at the back of the shoe. They're very pretty high heels. And next we have her trousers. So they have a little elastic here, but this is a bit of a mystery. There's no buttons or snaps or elastic or anything going on at the top of these pants. So there's this chain belt that opens up, but it's not a functional belt. So I'm a bit confused as to how these trousers are supposed to work. Here's the belt. So, I mean, they're not actual belt loops on her pants. So I'm not quite sure. This may just be a decorative belt. And this is a synthetic material. It's not real leather, it's pleather. And you have to be careful because I feel like this is the type of pleather that can peel or like crack over time, just from personal experience. It feels like that kind of pleather. So let's have a look at this duster coat next. And it has zippers on the sides, which is kind of interesting, as well as this main big silver zipper down the front of it as well with these big O-rings. So this is kind of interesting. These side slits come all the way up to the top of the hips. And next we have a little silver necklace chain. And there's also a pair of panties. These have an interesting kind of a double elastic look at the top. So that's her pantsuit. And next we have a bustier and also skirt piece. So this does up with a hook and eye at the back. And this skirt has a little functioning kind of a belt buckle here, and it also has a little snap on the inside. They are both white lined pieces, and they have a holographic, the skirt has a holographic trim along the top of it, and that matches this holographic choker perfectly. So this choker just does up with a snap at the back, and it matches that trim there. So let's dress her up. So I'm quickly going to show you some of the literature that came with this Dollfie Dream icon. Feel free to pause so that you can read through some of it. These are the different models that came out in 2022. And this is the back there. And this little sheet just has information. So this lists all of the items that came with the doll. The shoes are actually random, so it could have been either or. And some instructions on how to put on the wig, how to assemble the doll, and also suggests using the Dollfie Dream Cream if you get any stains. And here's the instructions on how to put the outfit on. Hopefully you had a moment to pause and look at the instructions. Now let's actually just dress her up. Now I've taken off one foot here. Now if you look, you can see this color shift of this pearlescent finish. Hopefully you can catch this on camera. It is a little bit difficult to kind of capture in this lighting, but hopefully you can see it. It's really, really pretty. And I just want to do a little test. I'm going to take my thumbnail and I'm just going to very gently scratch the bottom of her foot, and it did not leave a mark. So this is great. So this pearlescent finish is somewhat durable. I'm not saying you should go scratching your dolls, but at least you know that if you accidentally bump it, you're not going to ruin this finish. So that's great. So now let's just remove her other foot and let's get her dressed up. All right, so let's start with her underpants. So we'll just slide these up and get these on here. And next we will put on these mysterious trousers that have no fastening. Now the instructions said to put it on with the chain on her right leg, and then you just kind of fold the one piece on like that extra patch of fabric there. Just fold that over in front and then loop the silver chain through the D-ring, and then clip the lobster clasp onto the chain, kind of like a little hanging belt. So these pants are supposed to be loose fitting. I'm guessing the design feature of them being so loose fitting is so that they don't scratch or put pressure on the doll on that pearlescent finish. But they do look a bit odd. So let's put this bustier top on her first. And of course this just does up with a hook and eye in the back. It's very, very straightforward, very easy. And next, let's take her hand off, and I'm going to put this duster coat on. So sorry if I'm off camera a bit. It's a little awkward to maneuver. All right, so we've got this duster on her, and let me put her wrists back in. And this body is the newest iteration of the Dollfie Dream frame. So this is the F3 frame. So it is very posable. You can see, if you look at the frame of the ankle there, there's actually a tiny little screw. So these are somewhat adjustable in that you can tighten and loosen them if you notice your pieces are too tight or too loose in terms of popping out of the frame. But she has excellent mobility and excellent posability as well. All right, so let's just finish up. All right, so I finished dressing her up in the outfit. I've put her necklace on, so there's just a little toggle that goes through the O-ring in the center there. I've put the belts on, and we've got her duster jacket, and I've put it on one of the new stands that just came in this box as well. So this is the waist holding stand. And now let's put her wig on, and then we'll talk about my thoughts on this outfit a little bit. So I've got one of these little silicone rings from Volks. I just had one kicking around, so I thought we would use it to keep her wig from sliding around. This offers absolutely no protection in regards to stains. What it does, you can see it's sticky. Ooh, okay, so what this does, it just prevents the wig from sliding around when I have it on her head. So we're just going to stretch it a little bit, and I'm actually just going to lay it across the seam where her head cap meets her head, basically. So we're just going to plonk that on, and there we go. It doesn't need to be perfect, it's just there to provide a little bit of grip and traction on her head. Okay, so that's on there. So now let's have a look at the wig. So this style is the W168 wig, and it's in this kind of, I think they called it Summer Breeze color. The color if you care about the code, it's T5904. So let's pull this wig out, and okay, I had my scissors here because I'm used to Volks wigs being attached to something with a little plastic tag. So there was no plastic tag. This wig is just loose like this. And it's a really nice, this actually looks like they're heat safe fiber. So I'm going to go ahead and say you could probably, with a little bit of low heat, do something to these curls if you wish. So I'm going to put this wig on. So I'm going to turn her to me. I'm holding just the inside front of the head cap and the back. And we're gonna center the front, pull over to the back, and then just adjust. So this wig is actually pretty big for her head and her face. So I'm gonna just do a little bit of adjusting before I turn her back around so that, oh, okay, she's got some little side bang pieces here that are just kind of wispy on the side of her face. So I'm gonna work at that a little bit. Just get that a little bit out of her, get her, that out of her eyes a little bit. Okay. So here's those little side pieces that I was talking about. You can pull those out, so they're quite cute. And she's got these light little beachy waves that you can define. I mean, I pulled out my Tangle Teaser because I didn't know what to expect, but this is a really nice smooth fiber in the wig, so you don't really need to do very much to it. You just, fiddle with your hands, and there she is. All right, so that's the wig. So let's talk about this outfit. I have thoughts. MC Hammer meets the Matrix. That's what I'm getting from this. I can't say I'm a fan. So I know this outfit was designed by Volks. Specifically, they say to show off the beautiful color and the shape of the Dollfie Dream and the icon body. I'm not getting it. I feel like they kind of missed the mark here. These pants are not flattering. Like this, no matter what I do here with this fold and the chain, they always kind of puff up and they look weird. This on the jacket is a bit odd as well. I don't understand what they're trying to do here. There's also, I mean, because I have her on the waist hold stand, this is sticking up rather terribly in the back. I actually kind of do like that these seams with the invisible zipper come up all the way. It gives you a little bit of versatility on how you want to style this. So I like that I can lift this up and put her on the stand this way. I'm not a fan of this bustier, this bra. It's like it's not even a leopard print, but there is a print on this pleather. First of all, I don't like this beigey color. It's similar to my skin tone, but more gray toned. I kind of call this a shade of dead. It's not a flattering color on humans or on dolls. It just kind of washes them out. So I don't like this color. I don't like the bustier. And this belt, I'm actually going to remove it. The belt I don't have any beef with. It's just a belt. So this just comes undone very easily. So you can see that this duster can hang open and look a little more interesting. But you can see these pants are just they're doing their own thing. I don't know what to say about these pants. So why don't we put on the skirt, her alternate piece from this outfit, and talk about that a little bit. So here's an alternate look with some of the pieces that came with my Lilac doll. And I have some thoughts about this as well. This is giving me Planet of the Apes, Flintstones, dystopian future kind of a look. I don't know, because the outfit, it looks like what it looks like, but this skirt is done with, it's like a reptile texture on the shiny PVC, and then you've got the holographic trim and the holographic choker. I really don't know what they're going for here. I can't say I'm a fan, and again, this color, not a good color for me or for her. So since it is Spooktober, I'm going to dress her in something else very, very shortly. Let's see if we can do a little better than what Volks did here. But before we do that, I brought Moment out. So this is my Smart Doll Moment. And she's in blue. And I wanted you to see them side by side so that you can compare the blue of the Smart Doll with this lovely lilac iris color. So obviously Lilac has the pearlescent glow, that shimmer to her that the Smart Doll does not. But we have Smart Doll to thank for the fact that the Icon dolls now have joints in the wrist and elbow that match the frame, because the blue dolls from Smart Doll from the get-go had matching joints. When Volks first released the Icon dolls last year, they had what they call flesh tone, so like a skin tone joints, and it was a little bit jarring, and some people didn't mind it. I personally was not a fan. So it took until they, in my opinion, corrected that, and now that they have the purple, well, the different colors of the Icon dolls in the F3 frame available for the Icon dolls, that's why I entered the lottery for her. Didn't expect to win, but here we are. So here's Moment and Lilac together, and we're going to dress Lilac in something different now. I think the spooky outfit suits her much better, don't you? So what are my final thoughts on the Dollfie Dream Icon line? I think it's great. I mean, if you are a fan of fantasy colored dolls, having the option to have the lilac purple, the mint green, and the tawny, which is a new skin tone, it's like a tan skin tone, and the petal white, they're just so beautiful. And there's this lovely ethereal glow to all of them. I hope Volks continues to release more models to the Icon line. They've added I think 2 this year compared to last year. And as time goes by, and if this line proves to be popular, I hope they add more, because they are really, really beautiful. And I love her. I mean, I personally love the Super Dollfie aesthetic. And as well, I love Dollfie Dreams. I love that they're lighter. I love that they're more posable. So this is a wonderful way to meld those 2 lines. And I think she's absolutely gorgeous. Do I think she's worth getting? Yes. Was the outfit that Volks sent her in a little bit questionable? Yes. But an outfit is just an outfit. You can just change it. So thank you so much. I really hope you enjoyed opening Lilac with me today. Thanks so much for joining me today for this unboxing and the first of several Spooktober events that I have planned. Lots of cute things coming up soon. And as you can see right now in front of me, I have a variety of Genshin Impact loot. I'm actually waiting for a couple more figures to arrive, and then I'm going to do a big Genshin loot unboxing. I think you guys are really going to enjoy that. So make sure you're liked and subscribed so you get a notification when I post my next video. In the meantime, thanks so much for tuning in. I appreciate you so much. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.